has made it to DC. He has some top-notch attorneys who is trying to get the president to pardon Joe Exotic. Now, this didn't really just come out of nowhere. Apparently this has been in the works, but they really got serious about it after the president was asked by a reporter if he would consider pardoning Joe Exotic. I'm going to play this video for you guys and then we'll talk some more. This whole story just continues to get crazier if you keep up with it. So this is what the president had to say when he was asked by a reporter if he would give Joe Exotic a pardon.
So one of the biggest rating hits of the coronavirus, aside from these briefings, has been a show on Netflix called Tiger King.
Yeah.
And the man who's the star of this is a former zoo owner who's serving a 22-year prison sentence. He's asking you for a pardon, saying he was unfairly convicted. Your son yesterday jokingly said that he was going to advocate for it, and I was wondering if you've seen the show and if you have any thoughts on pardoning Joe Exotic.
Which son? It must be Don. I had a feeling it was Don. Is that what he said? I don't know. I know nothing about it. He has 22 years for what? What did he do?
He allegedly hired someone to murder an animal rights activist, but he said that he didn't do that, and he was.
Do you think he didn't do it? Are you on his side?
Are you
recommending a pardon?
No, I'm not advocating
As a reporter, you're not allowed to do that. You'd be criticized by these. Would you recommend a pardon?
I'm not weighing in on Tiger.
I don't think you would. I don't think you would. Go ahead. You have a question? I'll take a look. Is that Joe Exotic? That's Joe Exotic.
Okay, so that's what the president had to say when he was asked by a reporter. Clearly, he doesn't really know what he's talking about. Like, he's unsure. But if you guys, in the Netflix documentary, it talks about how Joe Exotic ran for president, right? Well, apparently when he was running for president, he actually put money towards DT's campaign. He also put $1,000 down. He paid $1,000 to go to a meet and greet right outside of Oklahoma City. And he paid $1,000, got his tickets, went to the meet and greet, and went outside to smoke a cigarette. And when he was trying to re-enter, Secret Service told him that he couldn't come back in. After IDing him, they told him, we have a policy, if you go out, you can't come back in. Now, Joe Exotic says he believes that once they saw his ID, they realized he had a concealed carry permit, and maybe that's the reason that they wouldn't allow him to come back in. But regardless, he's been a supporter of Donald Trump. Now, let's see if Donald Trump is going to, give him a pardon. I don't know. I feel like, obviously, Donald Trump has a lot more going on than, Joe Exotic right now, as much as we were all, I was really interested in the Tiger King series. When I finally decided to watch it, it was something very interesting. But I don't think Donald Trump is going to pay any attention, at least right now. But the bus is in D.C. And it is said that he knows they're there. The Secret Service knows that they're there as well. And Joe Exotic has several top-notch attorneys out of Texas on his team that they're serious about this. They're serious, and they're going to try to get Donald Trump to pardon Joe Exotic. Another thing that I noticed when I was reading here on TMZ is that TMZ was working on something as well for the Tiger King show, and they actually interviewed Alan, the alleged hitman in the case. It was like basically almost his testimony that put Joe Exotic in jail for murder for hire, basically, because he is the one that says, yes, Joe Exotic gave me money to go kill this woman. Now, Joe says he gave him money just to get him away from the property, to get him to leave the zoo. And it is said in the documentary that Joe hated him and that he basically hated Joe. Joe Exotic would constantly complain about Alan and try to run him off several times. So Joe says, nope, I just gave him money to get him to leave. Alan says, nope, he gave me money to go kill this woman. I just didn't do it. TMZ, they did get in touch with Alan for an interview, and Alan basically, I'm going to read you guys what Alan had to say, and you tell me if you think this is a unbiased witness on the stand, unbiased witness that they had up on that stand. They interviewed Glover for a TMZ Fox special just a few weeks ago, and he made it clear that this was payback for Joe. He said Joe caused so much misery to people and animals that he wished he could have done more to hurt Joe. So I wonder what, if they can get this case reopened somehow, if they file an appeal, or it seems like they're just going for the pardon, but if they do end up filing an appeal, I mean, just Alan Grover saying, I would have done anything. What, would you have lied under oath on the stand just to hurt him? Because it seems like he would have, in my opinion. Now, like I said, I took a poll on this, and I asked people, do you think he deserves to be in jail? And a lot of people said He deserves to be in jail for the animal cruelty, but not murder for hire. Some other people even say Carol Baskins deserves to be in jail for killing her husband. So it's all over the place with this situation, you guys. I am curious to see if the president is going to pay them any attention. I would be blown away if he does pay this any attention, considering what he has going on right now. The Senate is supposed to reconvene, I think Tuesday, to figure out if they're going to pass this HEROES Act stimulus bill. Doesn't look like it's going to happen from what I'm understanding. Mitch McConnell said it was dead on arrival, so we'll see. I don't think Donald Trump's going to pay this any attention. You let me know your thoughts in the comment section below. But you guys, the whole thing is crazy. Those attorneys showed up in Washington, D.C. just yesterday in this big bus, in this huge bus with Joe's face all over it, and it says, President Trump, please pardon Joe Exotic. It's crazy. Like, I can't even believe it. But I don't think it's going to really get much attention. He knows they're there. Secret Service knows they're there. But he's got too much going on. Do you think they're going to get his attention? You let me know your thoughts in the comment section below. And if you enjoy this type of content, make sure you give this video a thumbs up. And also subscribe to the channel. And until next time, I'll see you guys later. Goodbye, everyone.